80s cars are hot right now, thanks to events like RADwood, auction sites. A lot of us look back, these were kind of the last of the analog cars, you could call them, last of the analog performance cars. They were fun, they were fast, they were lightweight. Looking back in hindsight, there's a lot of good ones we want. A lot of them are no longer available, but we still have some that are worth checking out, that are still out there that you can find and you can enjoy in today's world. First car on the list, Transaxle Porsches, which include all your 924, 944, 968 models. Years ago, I picked up a 944 in Vegas, drove it to here in Florida. No problems, just drove it like a normal car. Because back then, it kind of was a normal car. Today though, prices, they've gotten expensive. That's an easy $30,000 car. So what's left? How about looking for a really, really nice 924, 924S? I realize they're different, 924, Audi engine, 924S gets you the Porsche engine. Either way, no flares, still looks really cool. Porsche Classic still offers a ton of parts for these cars, but you still have to pay for them. Buy on condition, try to find a really clean 924, 924S. They're out there. It's less than $10,000, which those used to be really inexpensive cars, but on today's market, that's a pretty good deal. Bring a Trailer just made huge news. They sold a Rabbit GTI Callaway Turbo. There's one sitting behind me for like $60,000. I had a regular Rabbit GTI back in the day. That was like maybe an $1,800 car. And it's still really fun. It's the right size, it's quick enough. Good thing now it looks like a regular Rabbit GTI, a really good one, is still maybe 10,000 or so, which is a far distance away from 60, and they're out there. Other alternative, I look at A2 cars, whether you're talking Golf or Jetta. Find yourself a GTI. If you want to go crazy, the high watermark, 2-liter 16 valve. I know, kind of rare. Jetta GLI, if you can find one. But the reality is, if you show up at an event today with any clean A2, you're still going to turn some heads. Another car that defines the 80s, 5.0 Mustang. The car they sang about. It was fast. It was the return of the muscle car. Okay, it was fast by 80s standards, let's be honest. Made a little over 200 horsepower, had drum brakes in the rear. It was still cool. We all wanted one. If we didn't have one, we wanted one. Beautiful thing, they're still out there. You want something alternative that's actually a little bit rarer, or a lot rarer, less money? ASC McLaren. I know, it was a little weird, had the aero kit. They turned the convertible into a 2-seater for some reason, but they were rare. It's a car in the teens today. Saline Mustang. Gets you the Motorsports heritage, gets you those cool stripes, cool aero kit. Those are out there too. You know, it's probably $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 car, but a very cool car. How about an E30 BMW 3 Series? It's the car that showed BMW was back. Ultimate driving machine, terrific car. It's the right size, the right shape, perfect track car. Hard part today, you cannot find one. I've looked, they're gone, or they're a ton of money. If you really want an E30, you may, M3, ton of money. 325i, that's money. 318IS, that's kind of money. Okay, so what's left? You could do 325i or the 325e 6-cylinder car with the ETA engine. Is it as thrilling as the M3? Not really. Either way, those are about $10,000 cars. Those are out there. You want to go a little different? I would go a little bit newer. How about an E36 Touring? That car was not sold here in the States, but people are bringing them in. That's a car I'm seeing in the low teens. Gives you the practicality of a wagon. Wagons have the cool factor. E36 is the right size. You can work on it. It's very analog. Parts are available. It looks cool. You park that next to an M3, park it next to my M3, it's probably going to turn more heads and at less money. Okay, Wishbone Hondas, Wishbone Honda Civics. And you might be saying, 90s, that's too new. That was 30 years ago. When we started Classic Motorsports in very early 2000s, a 30-year-old car was a chrome bumper MGB. Is it the traditional classic you're going to see at Monterey? Probably not. But you roll into a RADwood type event, yeah, people are going to smile. They're going to check it out because they had one. They got chauffeured around to school or ballet, or whatever, in the back seat. Well, that's what they had in college. And honestly, I'll be there checking them out too. The hard thing today, you cannot find a good one. The alternative, and it's not going to sound sporty, but just listen, Wishbone Honda Accord. Or if you want to go, Wishbone Prelude. Okay, not as sporty as the Civic or CRX, still pretty small by today's standards, still Wishbone, still a Honda, and a lot of them still came with a manual transmission. Just, try to find one that's not beige. The 80s were fun. I was there. We had a lot of cool cars. They were fun to drive. They were easy to work on. If we missed your favorite, please put it in the comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And we invite you, please check us out at classicmotorsports.com. Please like and share. and we'll see you in the garage.
Support brands that support classic motorsports. Get your chemical solutions from CRC Industries. Visit crcindustries.com to learn more.